Yo, what up, YouTube, YouTube? YouTube! Back at it again, guys. It's your boy, Mcconnell here, Rhett Paladin Main of 20 years. I'm sitting here in my dusty old nasty ass chair, joined by.
It's Butsoap. Hey, I'm resident DK Main. We're gonna give our opinions on some tier sets today.
And guys, we did have a pretty decent showing of the first round of tier that was released, 2 days ago? Maybe three, I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, today we are going to review the rest of them that came out. We apologize for not getting the video out yesterday. Unfortunately, Buttsoap does not stream on Saturdays because he's a little bitch. But just a little ribbing.
What can I do?
Guys, let's get it off. Let's get it started off right here. Now, guys, the first class we're gonna do here is actually Buttsoap's main class.
No
He's
way.
made for years and years now. By the way, guys, in case you guys don't know, on the YouTube, Buttsoap is a famed slayer of Denathrius, which means that in the first season of Shadowlands, the Shadowlands expansion, he was in one of the top 100 guilds to kill Mythic Denathrius.
Yep.
So that's very impressive, and he did it on a DK.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So I'll let him go first, just like last format, and then I'll go. So go ahead.
All right, let's get it started. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. No way. Okay, hold on. Black and red? Hmm. I've always been a fan of robes on plate. I've always thought it was cool. It's hard to pull off a lot of the time. I'm not sure if they're fully pulling it off this time. Ooh, I like this one, the bone color. This is pretty cool. Yeah, this gives like a Lord of the Rings kind of vibes. The helmet does for sure. This is a cool color. This one's pretty basic. Okay, that's the Demon Heart. We saw that one already. I think the best one is just the first one, the black and red. I like it. I feel like there should be a little bit of glow in the eyes because that's iconic to DK. The shoulders are huge. They have like spines on the top. They look sick. I don't like that you can see. It seems like the arm is like different colored. This set, it looks good. In terms of DK sets, DK, and this is going to be a completely biased take here, but DK probably has some of the coolest transmogs in the entire game over the last like 20 years almost. It's not the best set, but it's definitely not the worst. I'd give this like a 7.5 out of 10. I'll wear it because it's new and it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I'll give it a 7.5. What about you, Mcconnell? What do you think about it?
Guys, thank you for handing that over. Buttsoap. Guys, with the latest armor sets that Blizzard has been putting out, guys, some of the decisions here are great, and some of the decisions here are trash. So, starting with the helmet, we have a nearly 1-to-1 identical inspiration from the Nazgul helmet from Lord of the Rings. It's almost exactly the same, which is fine. It does belie a little bit of a creative, bankruptcy on Blizzard's part, but that's okay. It still looks cool. The red is the only good. By the way, just to get this out of the way, the red and black is the only good color scheme here. All the other ones suck ass. And we also need to see what little spell effects are coming off the shoulders here. Not really sure what's going on. Now the spine on the shoulders with the spikes coming out, it's all right. It's it's whatever. It's more skulls on the shoulders. It's DK, of course. Yes, yes, yes. There's more bone spikes on the hands. Yes. Now, guys, here's where the real issue for me comes into play. Guys, as someone that's been inundated with robes since fucking classic WoW, okay, since 2005, which is when I started playing, September 25th, 2005, by the way. Guys, robes and plate just doesn't work. It's only ever worked on one set in the entire lifespan of WoW, and that was the Judgment set, guys. And the reason why it doesn't work is because if you actually really deep dive into this and you take a closer look at those boots and the robe, guys, the robe is literally clipping into the boots, guys. If you don't see that, they're clipping into each other. That's an awful decision.
Oh,
It's not a good look. Um, Blizzard needs to stick with what they were doing with this, like, half open robe that they put out like fucking 18
true, yeah.
different armor sets for. That they put out 18 different armor sets for. They really need to stick with that and less of these robes if they're not going to fix the clipping issues, which obviously they cannot, because they also just released a store transmog where the beard of dwarves literally clips into their fucking armor, and it's dog shit. So Blizzard clearly has no intention of fixing any clipping issues on any piece of armor whatsoever, and because of that, I think they really should just stick with the open skirts that they've been doing. Overall, I mean, the cloak is also very boring. It's very bland. It's just a gray, blah. Overall, guys, kind of a DKL here for the first tier. I'm gonna have to go with like a 3.4 out of 10, guys.
Damn.
Next.
I think maybe sometimes they do. They'll give you plate legs and a skirt. If there's legs with it, it could redeem it a bit. All right, let's see what we got next. The next one is Demon Hunter, but we saw that one already. We can do a quick glance through if you guys didn't see it. You got to watch the last video for our true opinions on it, though. But
guys, check out the last video. Was just released a couple days ago. Please check that out. Please check out the part 1 of the tier review set. Like and subscribe. Please, guys, leave a comment under the video. I love reading all the comments. They're so great. So nice to read. Great engagement. And, guys, the next set we have here is the Evoker set.
The Evoker set.
Hand it off to Buttsoap here.
Okay. Well, first things first, we're never going to see any of this, so it really doesn't matter, and I can't blame Blizzard for never trying their hardest on these. We'll never see any of it because the Dragon form doesn't show any of it. This is a really cool color theme. I like that. I don't know what I'm really looking at. The helmet looks crazy. I don't really know what they're trying to get at here. I do sometimes play Evoker a little bit, so I think I just can't imagine wearing this, to be honest. It looks like it's... I don't know, like, what is coming out of the shoulders? Spikes? Is that a gem or something? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, bro. This is definitely an L. This is definitely an L. The helmet is ridiculous. Everything else isn't as bad. The helmet's just silly as fuck. The boots look kind of silly, too. I like this red, white, and gold one. But that's about it. I give this a 4 out of 10. What do you think, Mcconnell?
Thanks for handing that off. So, Buttsoap, I would have to immediately disagree with you on the helm. I do think, actually, guys, the helm is not that bad if you look at it in the context of just being a decent helm to wear that has some spikes on it. Now, where we go wrong is with the spikes on the feet, guys. Blizzard has a tendency when they put spikes on things to just make a normal piece of armor and then plop the spike asset onto the armor, which makes it look tacky and unrealistic, guys. So that's a big issue that we're doing with spikes these days. Now, I will say, overall, I would have to say that Blizzard does the white, red, and gold color scheme very well. They've I don't know what's going on, but they've always done that color scheme very well. Um, the main one that sticks out, guys, is the Elite set from Dragonflight Season 2, I believe, for Warriors. The Abra set, the red, white, and gold set was... Now, I understand a lot of people think it looks like McDonald's or some other shit. I understand that, but I do think it's a good color palette. And I would like to see more vibrancy within the color palettes, because if you look, guys, and you look over here at the other color palettes here, let's click off the white, red, and gold here. Guys, if we go to the next one here, the black and bronze or brown, it's very one note, guys. It's very one note, very drab, not a good color scheme. And especially the next one, guys, this purple bluish gold is not working with the gold. It's like a green gem in the belt. It's just not working. These color palettes are not working, guys. Now the next one, however, the white and gold, pretty good. There is some potential there for mixing and matching. But again, I also have to agree with my friend Buttsoap here. You're never gonna see any of this whatsoever. Blizzard does not give one single fuck about trying to make the armor have any appearance on the Evoker, the Drakthir form, or whatever the fuck. They don't care, okay? They're not going to put any effort into it, and you're never going to see this armor whatsoever, which is a shame because some pieces are pretty good looking. But, you know, maybe hunters have a use for it. You know, maybe hunters can have a thing for it. So overall, guys, for the Evoker set, I mean, as is the case with a lot of Evoker sets, I mean, it's a huge L. You're never going to see it. Of course, they're not going to put effort into it, guys. I mean, it's just a 1 out of 10. It's just a standard 1 out of 10. It just doesn't look good. There's only one good color palette, and unfortunately, they missed big time here. So
damn, 1 out of 10 is crazy. I have to agree, though. It's pretty... You have a unique perspective on transmog where you are able to look at the individual pieces. I usually just look at the whole set. But, yeah, it's really hard to find anything redeeming about this one. Next, we have Hunter. Recently started playing Hunter myself, having a lot of fun. This set looks pretty cool. I can't lie. Obviously, I think they're doing it a disservice putting it on a human male model. I'm imagining this on an orc male right now, and I think this would be actually kind of cool. Yo, the dinosaur skulls are pretty sick, actually. And this is like a crocodile tail down the middle. I think the boots are a little goofy. They stand out a lot. They stick out really hard. Like this very strong threading on the front is sticking out a lot. I think this is, honestly, it screams Hunter set. How many Hunter sets do we have where there's an animal skull on the shoulder and an animal skull for the head? All right, it's pretty standard Hunter set, but, I mean, it looks pretty cool. I think this will live and die by the color palettes. The green is pretty cool. This one is probably the Elite PvP one, I would assume. The red. This one's all right. Oh, we're skipping ahead a little bit. But, yeah, it's all right. I like it. It seems decent. I think the shoulders... Now, Mcconnell said in the last episode, you have to go watch the last episode to really, truly hear what he said. But he said he doesn't think that Blizzard ever pulls off a good asymmetrical shoulder. I kind of wish we did have an asymmetrical shoulder for this one. Because these dinosaur skulls, or whatever they are massive. I think an asymmetrical shoulder here could have been cool, but, I mean, shit, what do I know? Honestly, I think the green one is probably the coolest one. Overall, would I wear this on my Hunter? Probably not. I'm going to give this one, this one's a straight mid. I'm going to give this one a straight mid. This is a 5 out of 10. What about you, McConnell? Have any thoughts?
Hey, thanks for throwing that back over. So, guys, as is the case with a lot of hunter sets over the years, it's a very much prey of the week or prey of the season or prey of the tier. With hunters, they just whatever is the main baddie or whatever is the animal inside the raid instance is what is on the armor. Especially if you think back to Throne of Thunder with the Saurochs on the armor. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's always some type of animal bone or head on the armor, which, you know, guys, honestly, I'm going to say it, I like the theme. I understand that it's probably, you know, hunters are very inundated with over the top animal pelts on their armor. I understand that, but personally, I enjoy that. I enjoy the theme, and this is no different. And also, guys, I have to say, almost every color palette here is good looking to me. I mean, the red, the gold, I mean, the green even. I don't even like green, guys. I think green's the worst color, but here I think it actually looks pretty good. In terms of individual pieces, again, I would have to say there's a lot of potential here for mixing and matching. I completely disagree with my friend Butsoap here on the asymmetrical shoulders. I think if you are wearing this on an orc or a tauren, you are going to look massive and badass. You know, I like the bones on the gloves, guys. The gloves are very nice to me. The boots are a little goofy. Would have to agree with Butts up there. I do see the little threading or the little fur lining on the boots there. It's a little goofy, but that's okay. Again, with the spikes on the shoes, I'm not really feeling that. I really enjoy the leg plates actually, because if you take a look there, the leg plates actually they resemble leg plates that you know, where they go over the legs. There's a lining underneath, and the plate goes over the legs. It's very nice. The belt, guys, the belt is on the set is very good. The belt combined with the cloak, it's, you know, both ways it looks great. The chest leaves something to be desired to me. I don't know what this little gem in the chest is in the middle there. I'm not sure what they're going for with that, but it also reminds me, guys, of the. I don't know if you're getting this, but some type of Zulaman or troll-esque thing with the helm going on here. I'm not sure what it's giving that vibe.
I can see it.
Overall, guys, I think this is a pretty big Hunter W. I'm gonna have to go. Man, it's not bad. I would have to go 7.9, guys, almost to an 8.
Damn.
It's very good looking to me. Yeah, very good. So that's what I think. Next.
I think, yeah, if this was on a troll or just a horde race in general, it would probably look a lot better. What do we got next? Next we have Mage. Now, we haven't seen Mage yet. Oh, boy. My initial reaction without thought into it is not good. But let me look at the colors. Oh, this is damn, no way. Hold on. No way. Dude, this is it? Dude, I don't know about this one. This is given like priest, but not. I think the helmet's kind of cool. It's got like the, you know, the mage. Is that an eyeball? Or this is like some arcane orb or something. I like the hood that it's covering the eyes. That's kind of cool. The robe is cool. Like the design on the robe is cool. Does it just straight up not have shoes? There's no shoes, or they're probably just, maybe they haven't been data mined properly. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. The robe is cool. The shoulders, I'm assuming these orbs move, and they have, like, they look cool. Otherwise, these little like frills with the Arcane's words on them and shit, I don't really care for. I think from behind it looks silly as fuck. These colors, I'm not really loving either. Damn, this is the best color, I think. If you're a blood elf mage, you wear this, and it's, very blood elf, obviously, red and green. Maybe if you're a blood elf, this looks a lot better, but I'm gonna give this one. This is an unfortunate and very rare, Mage L. I think every expansion tier set in War Within, for Mage was a pretty fat W. I can't remember the last Mage L personally, but this is definitely not. It's not that bad, but it's definitely like. This is a 4.5 out of 10 for me, I think. I would not wear this. I would not be excited about this. I would just keep wearing the War Within Season 3 set that Mages just got a couple months ago. That one's a banger. I ain't putting this one on. How about you, Mcconnell? What do you think?
Yo, what up, YouTube? What up? What up, boys? Yo, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and share this video with your friends, coworkers, and family, and people in other Twitch chats and Discords, guys. Don't forget to do that, please.
True.
Guys, with the mage set here, very what I would call interesting things going on. Now I will say that most of the color schemes are bad, except for the red and green. Like Buttsoap said, if you play a blood elf, you're gonna enjoy that. But guys, I would have to say that I really actually love the shoulders. I love big, massive shoulders that stand out, and these are going to stand out. I completely disagree with most people when they talk about shoulders and helms. I think the bigger, the better. And guys, these really got the size going on. They kind of, I don't know why, but they kind of remind me of the mage shoulders from tier 1 of Warlords of Draenor with the little crystals out. The crystals were so big. They just really popped off the shoulders, and I really like that. But in terms of this armor set, I really enjoy the ribbons on the shoulders. I assume that they will be flapping around. It looks like they've got some type of runic dog shit on them. I like that. I like the orbs on the shoulders. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, if that's like arcane energy or some type of energy. Guys, obviously the helm is blocking the eyes, because if you play a mage, you don't even need to see the screen or your keyboard in order to be successful, guys. It's very simple. It's right on brand with mages. The gloves, actually, what nobody's really pointing out, the gloves are very nice, guys. I love these huge ass gloves that just ride up the side of the arm. To me, that's very intimidating. It's very in your face. Like, I could fucking deck you in the face with my glove and knock your ass out, even though I'm a fucking mage, kind of shit. I really fuck with the big gloves. I really fuck with these scrolls on the belt, guys. I think there's a lot of mixing and matching you could do with that in terms of other armor sets. The design itself of the robe and the chest is nice. It's a little flat. It's a little flat. It's another painted on kind of shit, but maybe that's a good thing, guys, because we are having a lot of clipping issues with armor these days. So maybe they're drawing that back a little bit, because they're recognizing that their design artists and whoever's like their armor modeling artists are not doing it properly, and they're just clipping everything into everything else. So maybe they're drawing that back a little bit with the armor. There's really only 2 good colors palettes here, but overall, I would say that this is a pretty decent Mage W. Definitely above a 5. Is it above a 7? I'm not sure. I would have to I'm probably going to go 6.8 on this, guys. It's not a terrible set. I do like some aspects of it. I think there's a lot of potential for mixing and matching here, but that's what I think about the Mage set. Next.
All right. Not a great showing from the mage. It's not the worst, though. What do we got next? We got the Monk. Now, I don't know if Monk has ever had a good set. I don't play Monk, but I swear every time when I look at these Wowhead posts about a Monk tier set, I just don't know what I'm looking at. I can't. The helmet's kind of cool, but it's like, I don't know. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, I don't think. If there's like some swirling air energy around the shoulders, that's kind of cool. The robes are pretty chill. I do. It looks like a monk set. I think the helmet's a little over the top. The helmet's very like samurai, like, and then it has the physics. I'm assuming this like ponytail thing will droop down and then have physics on it, which is it's cool, I guess. The purple's kind of cool, and then this is the red one's kind of cool. I don't hate it. I think as far as a monk set goes, it's not bad. But I'd probably, if I was gonna wear this, I'd probably wear. I mean, the red one is just pink. It's not even really red. It's just pink. I'd probably wear it no helmet. It has giant shoulders. Mcconnell's gonna like that, and it looks like the shoulders are like, it's like a claw or something is holding the orb. The shoulders are cool. The shoulders are cool, but I think that's pretty much it. I wear it no helmet, and then it's like, and then it's decent, I think. I'd give this like a, in terms of comparing it to other monk sets of the past, I'd give this one like a 7 out of 10. I'd wear it. I do no helmet. What do you think, McConnell?
Hey, thanks for passing that back over. So, guys, remember to subscribe to YouTube, guys. Now, remember, my opinions are coming from a Rat Paladin main of 20 years, guys. I played since September 25th, 2005. Guys, I gotta say, I do have quite a bit of monk experience playing Windwalker. I do enjoy a bit of Windwalker. Now, I will say some of their sets are pretty dog shit. But this set actually has a lot of, or should I say, had a lot of potential to be great. Now, obviously, as I just said, I love the shoulders, big ass shoulders like that. Love it, stands out. I especially love the gold and the jade, the green with the gold. I like that. I like that coloration a lot. I think that's very monk. It's very monk. The helm and the shoulders are clearly the best part of this set. Everything else is just extremely flat, guys. It's painted on.
Yep.
It's very and guys, and Blizzard is trying to do this thing with a lot of cloaks these days where they split the cloaks down the middle. Please stop doing this. It doesn't look good. You also don't have the physics in the game to pull that look off. It's never going to be good. Please stop splitting the cloaks down the middle into two different pieces. It's not good, man. Please stop doing this, Blizzard. Also, I have to say, the pants are just so bad. They're just so awful. The painted on fabric that's supposed to be draping down from the belt that just looks like it was painted onto the fucking pants are, it's dog shit. It's dog shit. They could have been way cooler. And same with the chest. It could have had a little bit more texture on that. It's so flat. I can tell that you didn't put much effort into it, and it makes me sad because I think monks deserve a lot of love, Blizzard. They deserve a lot more love than you're giving them, and it's very sad to see. I understand that they don't have gloves and boots because you're supposed to be punching and kicking things. That's whatever. It's thematic. I mean, fuck, you do it all the time, Blizzard. But whatever. I'm kind of sick of seeing the no boots and gloves ethos here. I'm over it. Honestly, I'm over it, man. I wish you had extended the same courtesy that you'd given the helm and the shoulders to the rest of the armor here. It's very sad, man. Because I love the helm, very samurai-esque. I love the horns coming out of it. I love the evil look on the helm, kind of an evil grin. I love the big ass shoulders with the orb and the claw holding the orb. I love it. It's great. Even the belt is somewhat okay with the rope. You do constantly ropes on monk sets, and it's always so much, and it's so much roping all over the place. You even got it on the fucking cloak here with the ropes. It's too much roping. It's way too much roping. Please find another aesthetic for monks, dude. Monks, there are so many other things you could do other than fucking ropes. And no boots and gloves, man. Uh, anyway, guys, decent monk set here. I'm gonna have to go very mid, 5.7 out of 10. I wish the rest of the set had what the helm and the shoulders had going on with it.
Dude, after you mentioned the extra fabric on the legs, I can't stop looking at it. That might have ruined the set for me. Damn. Yeah. That's so two-dimensional. All right, what do we have next? We saw Paladin, guys. We have another video we posted the other day on the opinions of the other sets that were released. So if you want to see what we thought about Paladin, Mcconnell, Rep Paladin main of 20 years, had a pretty interesting take about this Paladin set. So you have to go watch that video. Priest was also in the other video. Rogue was also in the other video. What do we have left for this one? Shaman.
Last one.
This is giving Season 1 Dragonflight vibes. With the earth and the crystals and the but it looks good. I like the robe bottom a lot. I like the accents. I like the this is electricity, I'm assuming, around these orbs. That looks good. Always good for a shaman set. The green coming in really, really interesting. I like it though. Oh, this one's cool. This one's very resto-y. Very resto vibes. The color palettes are farming right now. Purple. You can't go wrong with a purple set. Oh, wow. This is interesting. A yellow set. I did not see that coming. What else do we got? And a red one. Of course, we needed a red one. The red one also... is the eyes changing? Oh, the eyes do change on every set. That's cool. The red one, you can't go wrong with a dark red set. It looks pretty cool. I think the helmet is a little goofy, but other than that, it looks pretty cool. I like when they do this thing with collars on helmets or on chest pieces that come out a little bit ahead of the face. I like that. I think that's cool. The crystals, I like that they're not all just asymmetrical around the shoulder. They have some odds and ends and some flat pieces, some sharp pieces. It looks cool. The cloak fits in pretty well. The robe bottoms are nice. The belt is cool. It screams Vault of the Incarnates, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Especially this one is really cool. I would wear this. I don't play Shaman, but I would wear this. If I got this full set, especially one of the lighter ones, like the first one, this blue or this light blue, I would definitely wear these. I like these a lot. I'm glad they put it on an orc female. Looks pretty good. But I'm interested to see what it looks like on a Tauren or an orc male or something with these big shoulders. I'd give this one a solid... You know, I'm gonna say it. This one's an 8. I really like this one a lot. It's not Shaman's best set, but Shaman has so many good sets. Shaman has so many good sets. It's not Shaman's best set, but I would wear this. I would be glad to wear it. The different colors are different enough that you could wear a lot of different stuff in the off pieces and the mix and matching. It's good. It's a W. I like that a lot. I'll give that an 8 out of 10. What do you think, McConnell?
Hey, thanks for passing that over. But so, guys, this is McConnell here. Red Paladin main of 20 years, guys. 20 years here going on. Guys, I gotta say, this is a Shaman's set ripped straight from the Vault of Incarnates Taros boss. Teros, the big rock dude that's coming out of the middle of the platform there. Literally, if you look at the gold set, it's literally just the boss on the shoulders and helm. It's like an exact copy of the boss. Every piece of the boss with the rocks coming out. Um, Now, is that a good or a bad thing? I just think personally, the whole orb on the shoulders thing is a little, I don't know, bland for me in terms of shaman. I really like when they do aspects of the shaman. For example, when they did the ghost wolf coming out of the shoulders,
Yeah.
um, recently when they did that, when they, and also guys when they did the back in ICC with the tusks, whenever the boar tusks were coming out of the shoulders, I really enjoyed that. I like the animal aspects of when they incorporate that into the armor. I'm not really digging the whole I'm a shaman. Here's some earth, fire, wind element. I get it. It's very thematic. I just feel like it's a little bit overdone. Um, in terms of color palettes, I think all of them are very nice and vibrant. Um, Obviously, I'm partial to the red one because I just think that is the one of the best aesthetics they've come up with. Uh, the big issue for me, guys, on this set that I'm looking at is just this again very flat texture on the robe itself. Clip also again clipping into the boots. It looks like and this what looks to be like something a little gem is two little gems or gems around the robe here are supposed to be dangling from the robe. However, it's just a painted on texture. I do not like that.
Oh no.
We are in 2025. You have multiple ways of adding texture and elements to armor now. You do not have to paint shit on like it's from molten core.
Oh.
Stop, please stop doing this, and please don't talk over me. Please stop doing this, okay, guys, because it's very jarring. It's very jarring when you see all these sets you released recently, and you have these textures popping out here and there on the shoulders. You got these big, garish colors and everything looking out, and the belt sticking out, and the collar, like Butt Soap mentioned, he's sticking out. And they're doing this all the time, guys. And then you look at the robe, and it's a painted on texture, very flat, very dull, very stupid, very lazy, which is lazy. And I appreciate the fact that Blizzard is lazy nowadays, guys. They're not hiring their best artists. If you want them, and they're not hiring their best modelers or artists, guys. I understand that. They're hiring a lot of deviant art, degenerates from like 2015, 2016 that somehow made their way into Blizzard, guys. It's unfortunate. But we're not getting the same talent that we had back in the day, which is very clear with some of these textures going on. Um, that being said, I do like the little swirls of the orb on the shoulders. I like the helm. It's very shamany. Again, it is aesthetic. It is thematic. But overall, with this set, I really just don't appreciate being kicked in the dick with this robe. Very bland to me. So I'm going to have to give this a 4.3, guys, for a shaman set. I understand it's very low, but I think a lot more effort should be made to not do these painted on pieces of shit. So that's what I think, guys.
Yeah, I didn't notice the painted on thing before. You're right. That does look really bad. Because that's obviously meant to be like some 3D like crystal hanging down. And they did it on the cloak too. The cloak also has them. And it's just completely flat. Damn. Damn, I think that's is that all of them for the new ones? Yep, that's all the new ones. We've got them all done now.
Now, guys, real quick bonus content here. Guys, we do have additional content for you to enjoy here. We have the latest and greatest. Guys, they recently released the dance for the Heronir. Can we pull that up, Jamie, real quick?
Yep. All the old?
It's on Mr. GM's Twitter, I think. You have to go there.
Guys, can someone link that? I don't have Twitter.
Oh, shit. You can just edit this out of the...
Yeah. I'll remove this part. Yo, Penny Agony, thank you, man. I'll edit this part out. Dude, did you see the mount?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Okay. This is gonna be a long video. All right. Anybody got that? Mr. GM's Twitter, hair in your dance. Anybody got that? Real quick, please. Anybody got that? Anybody got that? Real quick. Hair in your dance.
Whoa.
Anybody got Twitter? Anybody got Twitter? Don't open that. Stop.
Oh, so shit.
Stop. What are you doing? There it is.
Haranier have even more dance animations in Midnight than we first thought. Keep in mind, this is only the first alpha, so things may change.
And guys, welcome back. Here we have the Haranier dance. We have the Haranier dance here, guys. I'll let Butsup go first.
So I'm curious. So in WoW, over the years, they've added every single new race they add is usually a reference to something with their dance. You know, the goblin, the female is, you know, single ladies. We got the pandas, they're shuffling it from LMFAO. Usually it's a popular dance of that year. Literally, there's never been more options now with how popular like Fortnite dances are and TikTok and all that stuff. I have no idea what this is. I have literally no clue what they're referencing. Maybe I'm old. I don't know. I can't stop looking at her feet either, and they're looking really weird and gross. Yeah, maybe this is... I don't know what I'm looking at, truly. This is not a dance at all. It doesn't feel like... I'm shocked. I don't know what this is. This is... Usually I look forward to the dance animation of a new race, because it's like, what kind of, you know, goofy reference is Blizzard going to make this time, you know? But this is... What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I don't know. I don't really have any anything redeeming to say about this. What do you think, Mcconnell?
Thanks for passing that over, Butsoap. Yeah, like Butsoap said, guys, usually, you know, Blizzard puts in, you know, topical and relevant for the current year dances for whatever race they're putting in. And it seems like they went in a different direction this year. Clearly, they want the Haranier to have some sort of tribal-esque or Haka-esque thing going on here. So I don't want to say anything too demeaning, just in case I don't want to, you know, demean or you know, denigrate the dances of these specific peoples. However, I will say that it just does look absolutely goofy on a WoW character. It does not fit the vibe. It does not pass the vibe check, especially. You're going to have a lot of people saying that it looks like a fent lean, because if you look at people on fentanyl, they lean over quite often, just like they're leaning over in the dance here. Now, I didn't say that. I said a lot of other people are saying that, and I didn't say whether I agree or disagree with that. I'm just saying that's what other people are saying because there is a similarity to what a person on fentanyl looks like when they are leaning over. Okay, guys. Now, um, personally, I understand the initiative to want to incorporate more tribal-esque dance, but I just don't think it meshes well with the other dances in the game. You have a lot of pop culture dances and references, and it just doesn't really mesh well. I think you need to stick with what you've already been going on down the path with for 20 years. And I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is a new Blizzard we're looking at with the dances. I'm not sure, but I don't like these, and I would have to give it, overall, I'm going to give this a .07 out of 10.
Because I always look forward to the, like, haha, funny meme culture reference, what silly dance are we going to get for this somewhat serious races usually. But, and if this is a haka, I saw a couple of people say that, I don't see it. And, I'm, like Mcconnell said, not trying to demean or degrade or offend anybody. But when I've watched a few haka videos, that is a striking dance. That is very powerful. It's commanding of your presence. It is, you recognize it instantly when people have performed it and when I've seen it. This race dance just does, it's not carrying the weight that dance deserves, It's definitely letting it down a lot if that's what it's trying to be. Also, we have an Islander race in the game already. If this is supposed to be that, these guys live underground. I don't know how that connection is being made, but it's definitely missing, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything else you'd like to add, McConnell?
On this dance specifically, no, I don't. I hope they change it, but we'll see what happens in the future.
All right, that's the Horror News dance, the brand new race.
Guys, we also have additional content here going on, an extra long video. You can listen to this at work. You can listen to it like a podcast, guys, even though you have to look at the screen to see what the fuck we're talking about. Guys, remember, please share, subscribe. Right now, guys, as I say the word subscribe, you should see the button below the video flash up in multiple colors. I'm going to say subscribe, and it's going to flash up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, subscribe, and there it is. There's the flashy with the colors. Guys, we actually have additional content here. 2 more pieces of content. One being, guys, they have released and shown what I personally have been waiting for, because I am an expansion meta guy. I have all 3, count them, all 3 expansion metas: Dragonflight, Shadowlands, and obviously, guys, BFA. Loved BFA. Got all the expansion metas, guys, and they released it. The new one that came out, they announced it, the Gear Grinder mount, guys, from Undermine. The thing that kills 20 people per raid every time you enter the fucking thing.
True.
Guys, you now are going to be in the Gear Grinder itself. All you've got to do is complete every single thing in the War Within, and that's it. That mount's yours. You also will get a Dark Heart of Galakron replica. Now, we're not sure what that is, guys, but as soon as we do, we will make a video on that as well. Personally, I really enjoy this mount. I really enjoy the summon animation of this mount. I think it looks spectacular. I think it's going to stand out. I think you're gonna turn heads with this mount. And guys, honestly, that's a big W for an expansion meta mount. Now, does it fly? I don't think it will. But hey, what the fuck ever, whatever. What's up?
Yeah, this one is really cool. As somebody who has none of the expansion meta mounts, this does make me want to potentially start maybe down that path. A lot of people will say, oh, no, Blizzard doesn't put any mounts in the game that are cool. They're all on the store. Well, what's this? This is fucking badass. This looks really cool. Like Mcconnell said, you're turning heads if you get on this thing. I still see Tavian running around, the one from Dragonflight. I love looking at that big doggy. Some of these mounts are awesome, and I think this one might be one of the best they've done so far. This is badass. It looks really cool. It also, obviously, like, it's not too big or too crazy that it just doesn't look right like some of the store mounts. It looks very World of Warcraft. It's sick. I love it. I love it. And I've looked at a couple of these achievements. Some of them aren't too bad, but you got some pretty bad ones. I think the Undermine ones are going to take a long time. And then there's some Siren Isles ones that are just time-gated. So this is going to be a pretty hard mount to get, but it looks cool. What do you think about the achievement section? Have you looked at all of them, McConnell?
Now, guys, as an achievement collector myself, I do have 47,200 achievement points, guys, by the way, and I'm always trying to get more. Guys, I already have, I would say, 90% of this meta done. I've not done the Koresh stuff because Koresh is kind of just boring to me, but as soon as I get that done, I will basically have the mount. And guys, I really do enjoy the color palette of the mount itself, the black and red. I think you have a lot of, especially if you're a warrior, they just released an elite set, PvP set for the warrior that is going to match this perfectly. Also, the PvP set from Season 2, War Within, is going to match this perfectly. Black and red is a very great color combo. It's classic. It's gory. It's violent. There's spikes. Love the model. Love everything about this. The saw blades on the wheels, very nice. I think you're going to be able to match a lot of transmog with this, and I can't wait for us to do transmog contests here on both subs stream. And guys, don't forget to sub to the YouTube. And guys, another additional content. I know you've been waiting for it. I know a lot of other people have been waiting for it, guys. They have released more mounts, more mount models, guys. They just came out yesterday with more mount models. Ban loot logins, please, in the chat. But guys, I think we're going to hit that next video. So be sure to check out that section next video. We are going to go over the new mounts that came out and also content including the Brawlers Guild. Been waiting on that for years and years. I'm loving that they brought that back. But yeah, guys, don't forget to sub to the YouTube. You have anything to say?
No, I'm really excited for what's coming next. Midnight is shaping up to be really good on the cosmetic front for sure. I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to posting more videos.
All right, and guys, that'll do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends, family, and coworkers, and Discord friends. Get some comments going down below. Tell us what you think of the armor. Why don't you give your own ratings of the armor yourself in the comments and let us know what you think, and we can go over that feedback in another video. But that's gonna do it for this video, though, guys. And we thank you for watching. We thank you for being here, and you know, we really appreciate you guys checking out the content. So.